The color review of today is Benjamin Moore White Dove, and as your room decor color expert, I'm going to tell you what you need to know about this paint color, and I'm going to give you some valuable tips that you should follow before deciding to paint your home this paint color. So let's go. The #1 selling paint color for Benjamin Moore are white paint colors, and they are also one of the most misunderstood paint colors out there. Here's what I mean. There are only a few white paint colors that are considered a true white, and I'm talking about less than the fingers you see in my right hand. So that means all the other white paint colors that are out there have an undertone. Now, the undertones could have a pink, a yellow, a green, a violet, or a gray, and everything else in between. So I want you to think about that for a minute. That is why white paint colors are so complicated. Anytime I hear someone say they have a favorite white color, a go-to white color, it tells me that they don't understand how to pair white paint colors with other colors. So, having said that, let's take a closer look at White Dove and let's talk about the color. Right here is Benjamin Moore White Dove, and I want you to take a quick look at this picture right here because I want you to get an up-close view of what this paint color looks like. Now, watch this. When I compare this with Pure White by Benjamin Moore, look what just happened. There's a little bit of a yellow undertone. But when I compare it with Chantilly Lace by Benjamin Moore, it looks a little bit creamy. So, please, if you're thinking about using White Dove in your home, be very careful, especially if you have a lot of cool undertones in your room. Next, I'm going to give you 2 examples of how to pair a White Dove floor trim with your wall paint colors and why you need to get this right. By the way, if you're new to this channel, feel free to subscribe. I give you valuable tips just like you're seeing in this video right now. All right, let's get back to it. Right here is a large drywall sample that was painted with Benjamin Moore Stonehouse. Now this is a beige color and it has a pink undertone. Now watch what happens when I compare it with this floor trim that was painted White Dove. It doesn't go together. White Dove is going to make this wall color look old. This is why it's so important to compare the undertones that you may have in your home. So I want to show you one more example. Watch this. Now, right here, I have this large drywall sample that was painted Benjamin Moore Hell Navy. Watch what happens when I compare it with this floor trim that was painted White Dove. It's a perfect match because they complement each other, but that's just the first equation. It's just as important to take into consideration on the undertones that you may have in both your fixed and furnished items that you have in your room before deciding if White Dove is going to be the right floor trim for your home. I highly recommend you to compare White Dove with all the elements that you may have in your room before deciding to paint your floor trims White Dove, or else you'll be making a costly mistake that you will later regret. So far, I've talked about the undertones of this paint color and I showed you some examples of how to pair White Dove with your wall paint color. Now, I want to give you one last tip. It's about flooring. Now, flooring is a really complicated subject because there's so many different variables at play when it comes to pairing White Dove with the right undertones. So, I'm going to give you 2 examples of what I'm talking about, so watch this. Right here, I have a beige carpet, and just like all carpets, they have an undertone. So in this case, this carpet has a pink undertone. Watch what happens when I compare it with White Dove. It doesn't go together because White Dove is going to make this carpet look dirty. But for all of you out there that have a carpet that's beige like this and it has a little bit of a yellow undertone, watch what happens when I compare it with White Dove. They go perfectly. So I want all of you out there, if you're thinking about using White Dove in your home, please compare it with the flooring that you have to make sure that the undertones will pair well with this paint color, or else you'll make a costly mistake that you'll later regret, and I don't want that to happen to you. So what do you think about white dove, and would you use this paint color in your home? Or if you have any questions that you want to ask me about this paint color, let me know in the comment section down below. If you need help on finding the perfect paint colors for your home and you want it professionally done, then check out the link in the description section down below. I will tell you how I can help you with my online packages, regardless where you live in North America. Until then, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next week.